Guinness, Elder Josephine explains, was the primary deity, the keeper of all achievements, the measurer of greatness. My hands tremble as she guides me closer. The pages fall open to images that steal my breath. A man with fingernails longer than his body, another covered head to toe in inked symbols, a woman contorted into impossible shapes. The blessed ones, Josephine whispers, those who pushed beyond ordinary limits to touch the divine. I've heard their names since childhood. The legend of Bolt, fastest of all mortals. The saga of Phelps, who ruled the waters. The miracle of Warnbach, who built a castle of sand that reached for heaven itself. But to see their images, actual photographs from the old world, makes my heart race. Each blessed one, Josephine says, earned divinity by exceeding what was thought possible. They became closer to Guinness through their acts of extraordinary achievement. And that, she tells me, is what we strive for. Each year, we honor their memory with the trials of excellence. We seek to match their feats, to perhaps one day reclaim the glory of the world that was lost. I think of tomorrow's trials. Jared will attempt to break the record for stone stacking. Maya is training to hold her breath longer than anyone in our settlement. But a question burns in me. Elder, I ask, my finger hovering over the image of a man pulling a truck with his ears. Why these feats? How do they help us rebuild? Her expression softens. The world before the fall, she says, achieved wonders. They built towers that pierced the clouds. They flew through the sky. They spoke across vast distances, instantly. She turns the page, a man surrounded by thousands of bottle caps. But they also celebrated the unique, the extraordinary, the seemingly pointless. They had food, shelter, safety, enough to admire someone for collecting metal discs for decades. That's what we lost, child. A world with room for wonder, alongside necessity. And then I understand. These rituals aren't just about achievement. They're about remembrance. A reminder that humanity once had the luxury to pursue oddity for its own sake. As I take my vows and receive the mark of confirmation, a small circular tattoo like Elder Josephine's, I wonder, what would the makers of the sacred text think of us now? Would they be honored by our reverence, amused by our misunderstanding, or simply grateful that something of their world still survives? Tomorrow I will join the community for the trials. I will cheer as Maya attempts to spit a watermelon seed farther than any before her. I will applaud as old Thomas identifies 50 plants while blindfolded, and perhaps, as the sacred text commands, I will begin my own path to excellence, my own contribution to be measured, recorded, and remembered. Because in a broken world, there may be no greater act of defiance than insisting individual achievement still matters. Even if it's just balancing spinning plates, reciting digits of pi, or growing the longest fingernails ever recorded in what remains of human history.